Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen. Today we have a reading about somebody that can't stop thinking about what happened and feels like they need to find a way to see you face to face and have a conversation about it. Hello there, Redbeard. Hello, Christina. Hello, Miss Joanna. I hope you're all doing well. So, yeah, something went down in the past. It wasn't really that great. And this person, I think, kind of feels like there's like a last option to like make things good for you guys again. Let's call in spirit with some 1010. You can tell how excited I am. We've got to get to the bottom of this, you guys. Let's figure this out. All right. Again, being drawn to the tattoo tarot, so we will start there. Hello, Tiana. How are you? Of course we did. Hello, Kevin. How's it going? All right. The Emperor in the reverse. Oh, what a way to begin. This feels to me like somebody realizes now that the way they treated somebody important to them was because they didn't feel control over their own life. So they were being a little bit reckless. Almost like I'm so frustrated with everything that's going on in my life right now. That makes me a little bit on edge, but also makes me feel like I need to like exert control over other situations. So this person did something that they knew they probably shouldn't have, right? Hello there, Voodoo. How are you doing? You guys are awesome. All right, what else do we have? Strength in the reverse. This person didn't feel confident enough in this situation, so they took like the easy way out, right? This is somebody who avoided a difficult conversation because they didn't feel like they were ready for it, right? So because they weren't ready, they decided the best thing to do would be to walk away, and try to forget the situation, or try to, for some of you, I think this person was trying to find another person like you. That Adele song is going through my head right now. So we've got like an indelible mark that you left on this person that pushed them into becoming a better version of themselves, and also kind of was underestimated by them in terms of what impact you really did have or could have on them. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Someone ignored their intuition. They felt in their gut that they should have said something to you or said something in a different way, but they went with like their old pattern. They went with what they knew or what they'd been doing before, which comes across to me as kind of like a thankless, like everything is just kind of meaningless, like nonchalant kind of attitude, right? Like, if I lose you, whatever. And I feel like that was trying to convince themselves more than you or anybody else that if I lose you, it's not that big of a deal, right? That's great, Joanna. I have watched him before. I want to say, is he the one where he's like the card picks you? I feel like all of those good channels have something a little bit different or weird about them. The Magician and the Page of Swords. It's like somebody tried to get out of some personal spiritual development here. Like, no, I don't know if I really want to do that stuff. I kind of just want to keep doing what I'm doing and messing around or being lonely or whatever it is. This person was like, I don't really want to become a better version of myself. And then there was this like echo from the person that inspired them, the person they walked away from. It's like every now and then they would hear their voice, or they would hear their giggle, or they would laugh at a joke that they know they would say. Like, you know how you have inside jokes with people and something comes up like with another conversation or another community, and you're like, I gotta tell them, they're gonna think this is so funny. This person kept thinking of those things, like, man, I wish I could talk to so and so about it because, like, they would giggle, like this person kept thinking about the person they walked away from. And then it looks like they found some way to get information on what was going on with you currently, even if you had blocked them or they had blocked you. So there was some little tap that they had into your life where they could kind of watch you from the sidelines. For some of you, this is just like, my buddy still follows you, so I look through his account. For others of you, this is like, people talk, so I hear from them what's going on with you. Um, just we got to find a way to know what's going on. And I feel like it turned into a little bit of an obsession. I may not be with you, but I can still watch you, listen to you, um, know what you did yesterday, know what kind of coffee you get, whatever it is, right? So there was a distance that had an element of closeness, right? Like, I pushed you away, but I still have a pulse. The High Priestess in the reverse. I feel like whatever happened in the past was really quick. Like, you didn't expect things to move to we're not really cool with each other as quickly as it did. I don't think it's almost like a chain reaction of things. And I don't think either person wanted it to be awful or like an ending, but that's where it went. Because somebody was acting selfish. Somebody was a little bit brash, I think would be the word. All right, let's go for the OG, the Rider-Waite. What else do we have? Justice in the reverse, the Hanged Man in the reverse, and the Page of Wands. This person was coasting through life. This is like giving me, yeah, I did test into AP English, but I don't really feel like doing all of the extra work, or I don't feel like working really hard. So I'm just going to take the regular English class and just coast through it and get an A and not have to try that hard. Except for it's about life, like, yeah, I could probably, change some things and live a more authentic life or be happier, be more honest, whatever it is, right? But that's just so much work. Duh. Do you think it's going to be easy? Doesn't it make sense to you that a life that's a little bit less amazing or impactful would be easier. So I don't know about you, but like if I'm here, I might as well make the most of it, right? Hi there, Karen. How are you doing? So it's like this Page of Wands is somebody being stuck, realizing, oh, it's me. I'm the problem. I'm ruining my own opportunities. Like I could actually have a much happier existence if I stopped getting in my own way, if I stopped running away from things that challenge me, right? Knight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, if I stop with the hot and cold energy, this is somebody who wasn't really committed to anything. He was really just committed to holding back, right? And I say he, but let's keep in mind that even though we have the Hanged Man, this could be a feminine energy too, right? We all have masculine and feminine, but we've got a need to let go and actually, like, this feels like somebody being told, like, just take the, what is that called? Like if you go swimming and you cover your hair, like take that off. No, just like fully immerse yourself, like somebody needed to be told that life isn't just like a practice run or like a, you know, get hurt the least amount and barely experience what you want to. Somebody had to be told, like, psh, come on now, live your life. You want something, go for it. And it could be because we have a feminine energy here. It could be a mother, it could be an ex, it could be a sister. Whoever it is, we have somebody that was not necessarily setting this person up to believe that things could be easy in a good way, right? Like, I feel like this person was taught to not trust very many people. Fair, there's definitely people out there you can't really trust. But I also feel like there was like a bit of prejudice here. Take that how it resonates. But this Empress in the reverse has been hurt a lot. And I feel like this Empress in the reverse passed on some sort of fear or closed off attitude that if everyone just wants to hurt me, I will be like impossible to hurt. I'll push everyone away. And I know that's tempting. I do. But we also have to be able to challenge ourselves to open that heart back up again and accept that there are people out there. I can see a couple on my channel right now who are genuinely doing what they can to be a better person. And if you miss out on something beautiful because you assume everyone is the same, then you are doing yourself no favor, right? Like you gotta have a little bit of faith. Use your discernment. Yeah, there's tons of dumb people out there. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna call them dumb. I could call them worse things, but like people that just want to take from you. There's also good people out there. So I feel like this Empress in the reverse legacy was that somebody was closed off and they had to learn to change that. Good for you. Knight of Swords, Five of Cups in the reverse. So we have somebody ready to take some action, ready to leave the past in the past, forgive themselves for what didn't go well, forgive themselves for how they used to be, and instead embrace who they want to be going forward. And look at that horse, you guys. He's like, whoa, we're going too fast. So I feel like there is a dramatic change here. Somebody going from, like 0 to 60. Oh. Yeah, we have some obsession here, you guys. We've had the devil come out twice now. This person cannot stop thinking about another opportunity with you. They know they fumbled the ball. They know there was an opportunity here that they failed to truly appreciate. And so if this Ace of Pentacles appears in the video game again, they're definitely jumping up and grabbing that, you know, like they're thinking about what to say. How can I say this? Because they feel like it's the right time. They want to fight for this because, again, they can't get over you. They can't stop thinking about you. They want a new opportunity with you, and specifically, they want what I think they told you they didn't want, which is a relationship. And I do think at the time, they probably didn't want a relationship. Hey, we all need breaks every once in a while, right? But I feel like this person has grown more enamored of you as well as grown as a person, right? I'm a more mature person, more prepared for an actual relationship, right? So this person feels like it's the right time for them to come forward. And there's that Ace of Pentacles and make that offer, right? A new beginning. They're feeling like they could actually let you in, like they could actually show you who they really are. Because they've been able to heal from a toxic relationship that made it especially difficult for them to be open and honest with somebody. So this Three of Swords in the reverse, that's saying, yes, I've been hurt by people who were emotionally manipulative or not ready to be in a relationship, but I've healed. I've accepted what happened and opened my heart back up again. Ooh la la. All right, I think we need some untold messages of the heart. I told you. I have tried to forget you, but I just can't. Like, you're just too awesome, okay? There's nobody like you. So whatever you're doing to be exactly who you are, don't stop. It's working for you. All right, y'all, I'm going to give it to you straight, like I always do. We have the word clingy here. Feeling trapped pushes me away. Please give me some space. I don't feel like this is for everyone. I do feel like there is a portion of the collective where the best thing you could do is let them choose when to talk. So if you are no contact and every now and then you send a message to see if they're ready to talk, don't do that. If they're the one that needs to initiate the conversation, give them the time and space to be able to choose when that conversation takes place. There's somebody out there who is trying to push this to happen faster than it should, and patience is a virtue, my friend. Some of you may have been watching, this must have been like a month ago when I was like, have you ever made one of those like cheap, like burrito things in the microwave and you like cut down the middle of it, take a bite, and like the middle's still cold and the outside's like burning your mouth? Like, it might look like it's done. There might be steam coming off of it, but you don't know for sure that it's done. You might have to put that burrito back in the microwave. That's the beauty of letting somebody else who you know needed to heal be in charge of when they reach back out to you, right? Like, nah, you got this. I don't know what the inside of your burrito feels like right now. It might not be hot enough to consume, so you work on you. Somebody out there needs to know that the other person is in charge of reaching out. For many of you, you're just fine. You understand that that's how this works. But I don't often see that card. We have, I just want to have fun with you. And we have, my heart is opening and I am ready. I just said that with this card right here. So yeah, we've got somebody who, it feels like they fell in love with you from afar, you know, like I had exposure. I got to know you were funny or you were adorable or you were really smart, whatever it was. There was that initial spark. And then something happened to separate you guys. And this person has just been like crushing on you harder and harder since then, working on themselves so that they could, you know, open up, be ready for an actual love connection. Have you guys ever seen that show? So good and so bad at the same time. Ay, ay, ay. All right, this is the Marigold Tarot, which I love because if you guys know me, you know I love skeletons. And this has a bunch of skeletons. 8 of Rings, which is the 8 of Pentacles. But it's in the reverse. I gotta be honest, I don't really like that. This Knight of Wands keeps coming out. Ay, ay, ay. There's a little bit of fear that when this person comes back around and has a conversation with you and works up the courage to say, hey, by the way, I think you are chef's kiss. Amazing. Kind of want to be with you. They're real nervous that you're going to be like, bitch, please. I don't have time for you. Like, let's just rewind for a little bit. How did you yeah, no, I'm not here for that. So some of you need a little bit of a reminder that we all move through this spiritual journey at different paces, right? So obviously it's up to you, but use your discernment, right? I think the people in this collective are smart enough to know when energy has shifted or changed, transformed, whatever you want to call it. So that's on you. Do you want this pop-up person to have an opportunity to explain themselves, or do you not? But this person is real worried you're going to be a little bitchy. And they don't really want an argument. They just want to be with you. They want to tell you why they didn't choose you. And they want to tell you what's changed, because they've changed. They see you differently, and it's in a positive way. They see why you did what you did to protect yourself, or why you did what you did to protect your peace, right? Like, you don't need to let people into your environment that are unwilling to appreciate how awesome you are. And I feel like you were like very decisive. Okay, if you don't treat me with respect, I don't have space for you. Move along. And I don't fault you for that, you know? Like, sometimes people need a little bit of a reminder. No, I think you have me like messed up with somebody else here, because I don't get talked to like that. You may try again if you'd like, but it better have a little bit more respect on it. You know, like, I think you put them in their place a little bit. I hear you, Karen. Oh no! We have the Ten of Swords. Like I said, for some of you, you're just like, done. Thanks, but no. Whatever happened was too much. But for others of you, whatever happened to separate the two of you, it feels to me like a key going into the slot. Like, you got to match up, right? Like, you have to have the right tone. You have to have the ability to apologize. You have to have the ability to demonstrate that you have changed your behavior. Like there are requirements, but you can come correct. That key can turn this lock, but you're going to have to be like chiseled right. Six of Swords in the reverse. I feel like somebody, this Emperor in the reverse, realized that the chance they were given before, the chance that they squandered before, was already a big win. I feel like even though you've grown since you've encountered this person, you were already a little bit intimidating for this person in terms of your self-awareness or your understanding of your self-worth, right? This person realized that it's almost like I can brag about begging you, like I can brag about the fact that I got a date with you or I got your number. But then it's like, oh, I have to like earn this spot. It isn't just like in like Flynn, you're good. And so this person realized, I don't know if I'm actually up to the task of maintaining this. I feel like it's a little bit of work and I need to work on some stuff first. Like I'm not quite ready yet. But they also seem to have at some point looked back on the situation and realized that's like the most evolved human I've ever encountered. And they just so happen to be like gorgeous, right? Like this person realized what like a package you were after the fact. Probably because some of them tried to find somebody like you, right? Six of Cups in the reverse. They realized when they dated other people or when they were around other people that your energy was way different than other people's energy. There was something here that was healing about spending time with you. They really enjoyed spending time with you. They can't just duplicate that and order it from Domino's or something. Like it takes a while to find that kind of energy, which I think is part of why we had the devil come out twice. This person got a little bit obsessed with finding someone like you and they couldn't. Four of Swords. So they decided to be alone for a little bit. They decided they needed time to themselves. And this was really smart of them because it enabled them to heal from some of the issues that had created, the issues they had approaching love, like how can I heal myself so that I'm in a better position later on, right? Exactly. We have the Knight of Swords. We already had this card once in the reverse and once in the upright. Remember the like, whoa, Nelly. The horse that looks like he just can't handle the speed. So we have somebody with his sword drawn, like I have a truth that I need to share. It's going to have to come out at some point. Four of Rings, which is the Four of Pentacles. The Moon in the reverse. Interesting, because this is the same column as the High Priestess in the reverse. Obviously very closely associated with the High Priestess. This person has a secret. It's like, I've become a better person, but I don't want anyone to know that I've become a better person. That's true. This feels to me like somebody is faking that they're still the same kind of person around their community or their friend group until they can make their escape. Like I've let go of a part of me, but I have to like pretend that I haven't because I don't want to give myself away, to give my plan away, right? You're adorable, Sean. Thank you. All right, let's see. I think we need to do the newbies again. Golden girls. Golden gals. All right, what else do we have on this lovely situation? I do feel like somebody is figuring out their ish. Four of Pentacles. They're still holding back, though. They're still holding back. Knight of Wands in the reverse. This is like somebody going half of the way and then running back scared with the tail between their legs. Like, I'm gonna use an example, right? Like, I'll unblock you so you can see me on, Facebook or Instagram or whatever, but I'm not gonna say anything. Or I'm gonna follow you, but I'm not gonna say anything. Or I'm going to call you, but not leave a voicemail. You know what I mean? Like, I'm initiating something, but not really, right? Hey, Erin, how's it going? Like a little bit of, I'm ready, I'm not ready, I'm ready, I'm not ready, because this tower, this giant change is really scary for this person. But this tower in the reverse means that something is going to change no matter what. There's something this person cannot stop. I know what this is. This Emperor in the reverse, who is trying to become an Emperor in the upright, I think he's close. He is at risk of losing this, what are we calling her? This love interest because of timing. We have the Ace of Wands in the reverse, which is basically telling me there could be a window of time that is missed, but it also feels like we had a false start at the beginning. So it's like, I'm afraid of the same thing happening again, so I don't do anything. But then I'm afraid if I don't do anything, I'm going to lose the whole situation, right? So at a certain point, this person ends up realizing, I guess I better just shoot my shot because I'm going to lose the situation regardless. What am I really losing then, right? That's great. You guys are awesome. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Someone's ready to be honest. Someone doesn't want to lie anymore. They're just nervous about the reaction. Oh, that's so sweet. So the Six of Pentacles is all about like equal give and take, having a healthy relationship, right? And then we have, it's in the reverse, and then we have Temperance, and you can see she's pouring that lemonade into one glass from another. It's about re-establishing balance or maintaining balance. There's a desire to fix this, to show, no, I am ready and I can be the person that you thought I was. Because I do feel like there was a moment where you saw each other for the beings that you really are before all of that ego or external validation came into play. And it's like whatever happened disappointed the person who ended up having to just like walk away from it, right? You got to do you, girl. Look, if there's one thing that I don't really like about the twin flame idea, it's that, you're my person. I can't do anything to change that. And if you're not ready, then I just have to like suck it up and deal with it. No, I'm good on that. I'm not really a fan of that. I think part of the mystery of life is getting to the point where you accept whatever is meant for me will be for me, and I trust that it will be, like, magical. Like, I don't have to force somebody into some sort of title or some box, right? True. Here's Mr. Steely. This always makes me think of Mr. Steal Your Girl, just like the way he's like, "Mm." We have the Four of Cups. There is a concern over rejection, but like, you guys, obviously, we have to be conscientious about how we use our time. What am I investing in? What am I giving my energy to? But if there's something you want and you're letting a fear of rejection stop you, how are you going to get what you want? Like, I don't care if people look at me sideways. If I want something, I'm going to say, I want something. Like, you can be polite about it, you can be respectful about it. But if you think I'm going to just like watch what I want move out of like my frame of vision because I don't have the balls to speak up, I mean, I don't think any of you really worry about me doing that. But like, I don't want to worry about you guys doing that, you know? Like, YOLO. Go for what you want, you know? At the very least, you learn a lesson, right? That didn't work out because of this, and now I know better. Five of Wands. There's competition here. Definitely competition. um, I don't know if I should say what I see. I'm just going to tell you because I think you guys will either crack up or know what I mean. We got 3 pins at the top, right? We got 4 balls on the table. Now, if this were a family jewels puzzle, 2 balls would go with each pin, right? And that leaves 1, no balls. Judge me if you want, make fun of me in the comments, but oops, I didn't mean to put that back in the deck. This to me feels like there are 3 people with their eyes on somebody romantically, like, I'm interested in you. And 2 of them have the cojones. One of them, not so much. So I ask you, do you want to be the one with the cojones or do you want to be the one with no cojones? Because, like, someone's going to win the bowling ball competition here, but it's probably not the one with no balls. Thank you. I hope you've enjoyed today's show. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. There's only a slim margin of time here before somebody gets scooped up and into a relationship. And I feel like this masculine is the hermit. Like, see how that flashlight is shining on that? They know. They know there's somebody else that's interested, or they know that the object of their affection is a hot commodity, right? Like, this is not going to stay on the shelves long. You have the biggest ones. Oh, I love you, girl. Yeah, you are definitely in the right place here. I have been known to say that my balls are bigger than other people's. I don't have balls. Nice. We have the 10 of Swords. This is clarifying the 5 of Wands. You guys, this is like things actually being over. Do you see all of those swords? They're attacking a picture of a dude. Dude, don't be the, I don't know what his name is. Don't be the mustache dude with a bunch of swords in his face, okay? Speak up if there's something that you want, or forever hold your peace. Christina, help me. Too many inappropriate jokes. All right. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so here's where this like rejection is protection thing comes into play, right? Whoever's going to see this like actual end, like finality of everything being done, this is somebody who wouldn't have been able to go the distance anyway. Somebody who doesn't actually have the ability to be in a great, healthy relationship. So I believe there are three interested parties. One can't say anything. One potentially the same, but I feel like it's different. One doesn't know how to actually be in a long-term relationship. So one out of three. And how do we know? Yeah, you sure are the Queen of Wands and the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So this appears to be some advice for you to make sure that if you are dating someone new or you get into some sort of relationship with somebody and that energy reminds you of somebody you've already learned a lesson from, i.e. an ex or somebody you decided, I think I'm done with that, no go, okay? This needs to be new energy, like fresh energy, like I don't think I've ever met anyone like this before. I've never met somebody who opens my doors, or I've never met somebody who likes to cook for me. I've never met somebody who likes to do my laundry, you know? Like, there's a newness to the person you are supposed to be with. And I don't mean that you've never kissed them before or you didn't have an argument in the past. I mean, the energy is different from what you've already had heartbreaks from, right? And that's including if they've broken your heart before, you notice a significant difference in their energy. We have the Queen of Wands here. You are manifesting what you deserve and what you want in your life, but you do have a few ballless pins that you need to decline. You guys, please make fun of me. So yes, you are going to get a wonderful love offer, but you might have to like swat down an immature one or two, right? All right, let's get just a couple more from the miniature Rider-Waite. You feel like you've been waiting forever, but the wait is almost up. Because someone out there found their balls. And now they're ready to reach out. Yeah, just wait, Aaron. Oh, that's so funny. All right, we have the Three of Pentacles. There is somebody on the side, not like in a bad way, but like a helper, a friend. So if you're waiting for somebody to contact you, they may have a little buddy who peeps your social media or asks what you're up to. They're working with somebody else to help them in terms of coming back around. This is particularly true for those of you who are getting a visit, right? We had pop-up visit as the first card. Somebody needs to know if you're going to be home if they surprise you. Seven of Cups in the reverse. They know you're the one. But they haven't said it. They haven't been able to say it. And they also feel like they need to show or like prove to you that they have healed from whatever was holding them back beforehand. That breadcrumbing energy, they really want to demonstrate that they're not like that anymore. Ten of Wands in the reverse. But this person, they're like freaking out over how long like it's been that they haven't said anything. Like, have you ever tried to keep a secret from your best friend and it's like, you got to keep a secret for 1 week and it's like day 2 and you're like sweating profusely like, oh. Like this person is starting to feel uncomfortable because they haven't told anybody what's going on here. And that, my friend, feels to me like ancestors or spirit trying to make this person feel uncomfortable to like let them know like, hey, buddy, you don't have all year. You don't have all month. You don't have all day, whatever it is, like, come on, let's go. Like, time is of the essence. Let me put it to you this way. If you know who your person is and they don't know that you feel that way, every moment that you don't express how you feel is a moment you lose to spend with the person that you feel is your soulmate, or a moment that you lose to dedicate towards healing so that you can move towards somebody who truly is your soulmate. Like, let's go. We've got the World in the reverse and the Lovers in the reverse, which kind of feels like what I just said, right? Like, there's unfinished business here because you haven't chosen your soulmate yet. You haven't communicated to your soulmate yet, right? Oh, if you're blocked, I mean, there's always snail mail. Do you have an address? I mean, the thing is, there's a way wherever there's a will, right? Like, if you're determined, you can find a way. I'm not going to encourage anybody to be a stalker or anything inappropriate. But if there's a way for you to send something, then send something. If you are actually blocked, is there a friend that would deliver your message for you that you trust? Because we do have this collaboration element here, somebody helping the situation, right? Good comment, Paul. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Oh, I love you guys. You're the best. All right, I want to know more about this. My heart is opening and I'm ready. Like, how ready? Ooh, beyond ready. We have somebody who is ready to give up what doesn't work for them anymore or leave the past in the past and dedicate their efforts to what's really important. So this is somebody who has, I feel like, worked on themselves, but also is willing to work on a relationship. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords in the reverse, please. Ooh, another 7 in the reverse. 7 of Wands in the reverse. This person's going to be honest about how they felt and how that impacted how they treated you. So this person definitely seems to prioritize being honest with you. It's almost as if they expect you to watch tarot readings on this and already know the deal when they talk to you. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the reading and that you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you on the next reading.